Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a monthly reading for February 2024 for the sign of Aquarius. So, if you are an Aquarius sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not making sense for your situation or aligning with what you feel is intuitively true for you. This is a timeless reading as well. So whenever you're seeing this is the right time for you to receive it, even if that's sometime after February. It's just a good indicator that this is a more appropriate time for you to be connecting with these messages. Okay. So this is a very interesting energy. You've been holding on to something and you're still holding on to it this month. It's like you've been like clinging tightly to it. Almost this element of trying to control a situation. But also it feels like holding something close to your heart. And you enter the month in a space of reflection about what is close to your heart, what you feel at that deepest level inside you. It seems like you've been holding on to this and reflecting about what it is you feel, because you're going through this inner transformation, going through a cycle of endings and beginnings. It's been very difficult for you because it's put you into the space of going through a spiritual awakening. It's been very rough, but you're coming out on the other side of it this month. Like you're going through the last period of darkness associated with this and stepping into a whole new world, a new beginning, like finally closing out an old cycle and feeling stable again, being in a space of following your soul's true calling and experiencing wish fulfillment associated with that. It's like you're embarking on your future as you've seen it in your inner reflective period. You're moving toward it very quickly now. There's something to communicate about what makes you happy, about changes you've made in reference to that, and what you want to nurture and prioritize going forward. It's like you're passing a test of faith, resolving an inner conflict. It's a love connection that you hold close to your heart. You're going to offer yourself to it, to to put effort into it. You're tired of feeling the lack of it in your life, of like the deceiving yourself, holding yourself back, attaching yourself to toxic situations, and like truly ready to commit to your happiness and your growth, putting an end to this betrayal of self. And like being, betraying yourself by suppressing your emotions. It's like you're doing the emotionally mature thing now, releasing a burden you've been carrying so that you can move forward and be happy at all costs. Let's take a closer look at the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You've been trying to control this situation through communication. This test of faith is coming in your willingness to take a new perspective, to communicate about what's been on your heart, to communicate what's true for you. The long-term investment that you want to make, the vision that you have for a stable and solid future as far as love, family, wealth is concerned, everything. It's like you fought very hard to hold on to this and make it this far. And deciding to be honest about what you found in that reflection and claim it for yourself, create it for yourself, like what you love, what you feel in your heart. You've been manifesting it all along, this vision. And a change is coming that's aligning you with it. Let's look at the Four of Swords. It's taken a lot of strength for you to connect with what you feel in your heart, to hold on to it, to fight for it and protect it, to honor it and choose it. To feel comfortable stabilizing this new foundation into your life. It's like you're having a sudden realization about it and wanting to take action toward this dream, making this change, communicating the truth. No matter who gets upset about it. No longer hiding your feelings and investing, prioritizing what your soul feels called to, offering your heart to it fully and completely, like with authority. Let's look at death. Yeah. So like during this this transition process. It's like you've been planning for the future. Like drawing up blueprints about how to be free, how to be happy, what you'd like to commit to, where you'd like to build this foundation, who you would like to collaborate with. But you've been unable to have this new beginning at this time because you've been going through this awakening, this dark night of the soul, healing, growing. Let me get one more for death, please. It's like you needed this space prior to laying a new foundation, prior to making a new commitment. Like being in the space of awakening is a very unstable space. You've been in a lot of inner mental conflict about the situation. That's what this healing aspect, this like seeing the truth has been doing for you, like clarifying the tension, clarifying the direction. And it's like what you want to build, what you want to commit to is what feels like a source of nurturing and abundance to you. What feels like the practical choice in your life. What feels more down to earth and secure, reliable, dependable. Let's look at the Fool. Because you are, like I said before, coming out on the other side of this and having this new beginning. Yeah. Having a new beginning that's filled with clarity, with honoring your truth, investing in what feels right to you, investing in something that reciprocates and gives back to you in the same way that you give to it. Like your truth is clear now. You may have had to divorce yourself from some sort of situation, some sort of circumstances in your life. Giving to this, investing in this new beginning is leading to your happiness, to emotional fulfillment. You've had a lot of, you still have a lot of anxiety, a lot of mental anguish surrounding taking this leap of faith. You have some doubt, but it's all a mental configuration, and you've been very up in your head about it. You are very up in your head about it because the emotions have been suppressed. Like emotions, like the depth you feel toward like this vision that you have for the future, that you feel very passionate about. Like you want to start a new romantic connection, but it has required laying down a burden, walking away from something else emotionally in order to follow what your soul feels called toward, in order to give your heart to a place where it truly feels nurtured It feels exciting. It welcomes this change that has occurred in you rather than being upset by it. Let's look at Judgment, the King of Pentacles in the world. King of Pentacles again. So yeah, this is leading to the most stable and abundant path for you, which what our soul is called to in terms of wish fulfillment. It's going to be where you experience that security, that prosperity. There's this element of leadership here as well. Like not just taking control of your life, but like becoming a leader on a larger scale of some kind, something to do with your soul's calling. You're going to be recognized for your role here, for what you do. It's going to feel like the like the biggest victory you've ever experienced. That's what that soul alignment can do. And it opens this whole new cycle. The Knight of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. So, yeah, like you're making the decision to fight for this, to invest in it. You've been manifesting it. This is your vision. This is your wish fulfillment that comes at the beginning of this new cycle. But like what this is, it's this energy of of like self-love, of like offering your heart to yourself. But it's more than that. This alignment, it's like the person you're offering your heart to externally, other than, your own self, doing what honors you, what brings you the success and security you need. You're offering your heart to your mirror, like your counterpart, the other person that truly reflects your soul, that loves you in the same way that they would love themselves. It's like offering your heart to them is an act of self-love. That's so interesting. Okay, let's see what else they would like to add or confirm. Air. Yeah, there's definitely communication happening here. There's been a lot of thought, a lot of overthinking, possibly. You are an air sign. This person may be as well, or have that somewhere in their chart. The full moon, that's come through for a few different people. This full moon, it feels like the full moon in Leo was something that it's something, it's like illuminating something about this path forward, like illuminating the readiness to communicate, that this is when divine timing is ushering this communication in, and the sun and the moon counterparts, like this is your counterpart. This is a higher level soulmate or twin flame, like someone that you are like destined to be with. I'm also getting a message that the full moon in your sign, the full moon in Aquarius back in July of last year, I believe it would have been. Or perhaps it was in June. I don't know. The schedule is kind of like wonky, but whenever the full moon in Aquarius was in 2023, that was a time of illuminating something about this path, something about this journey, and that things have like something changed then, something was shown to you then, and things have been changing, have been growing. I was going to say, look at that. Like things have been growing naturally. You have been growing, like connecting more deeply with your true nature as a soul. And something about here, like 6 months later, there's this culmination of something that was instigated during that time last year. You've absolutely been guided here, guided along this path heavily. Growth is coming out again. Holy shit, y'all. At the bottom is soulmate. Yeah. Like this last 6 months has been a cycle of growth and guidance for you. Like everything has been leading up to this moment. And now is the time. Everything is falling into place. It's the culmination of what you've been guided to, what you've wished for. That was something that happened last summer. You wished for this. You wished for some sort of fulfillment of this nature. And it's grounding into reality this month. It's growing roots. It's being watered. It's coming into balance. It's time. 25:25 was on the clock when I said it was time. I believe this full moon in Leo that's happening a few days before this reading comes out is on the 25th. Yeah. Everything you've been working toward energetically behind the scenes is going to come into the full light. The time, up until now, the time hasn't been right. The changes needed to happen, the growth needed to happen to prepare yourself for this moment. You would not have been ready sooner. You may even still not quite feel ready, but Spirit says that you are. And this is something you'll be encouraged to reveal and step toward this month, to make this investment in it, to offer yourself to it, to have the strength to stand up for what makes you happy, for what brings you your success in love, in life, in everything. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this message is helpful to you in some way. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can see how to do that below. And I will see you later. Take care, Aquarius.